Hey Jordan, I took a look at your homework and it actually looks like you've figured this out. So I'm just going to go over this one with you. I think this is question 4, but you are doing brilliantly. So when I first look at the graph, the first thing I want to do is figure out, is this the reciprocal of a sine or a cosine? So I'm just going to trace a graph like this, going from point to point. And when I look at this graph, I can see that it crosses the y-axis at a peak. So this reciprocal, this is a what? This is cosine graph, right? So that means this funky graph here is the reciprocal, so that the secant is the reciprocal of the cosine. So this is going to be a secant. All right, so I know that already. So this is going to be a secant function. So the function is equal to. All right, so let's figure out the midline first. So we go from -2 to 6. So our midline is going to, so that's 8. So my midline is going to be at 2. So I know that D is my midline, right? C, this is the same on both sides of the y-axis, so C is going to be 0. There is no horizontal shift at all. B is 2 pi divided by my period. If I look up here, from point to point, my period is 2. So B is going to be equal to 2 pi over 2. So B is going to be equal to pi. And my amplitude is half of the entire distance up or down, which is from -2 to 6 is 8. So 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4 is A. So my function is going to be 4 secant pi x plus 2. Because the cosine function, its reciprocal, would be 4 cosine pi x plus 2. So I think that you've nailed it. It looks to me like you're doing it just fine. These things here, the way they're asking you to write it out is a little bit weird. I would just stick to this format. I don't know why they put the C there and the D there. That doesn't make any sense. The question is phrasing it differently. You'll get the same answer. It just looks a little bit different. But this is how you would write it. Okay, if you still have questions, let me know. But like I said, I think that you're doing just fine. Your first 3 questions were perfect. This is what number 4 looks like. Let me know if you have any more questions.